About 5, Becker is out of the box, and it comes out back to the right point. Held in, Tri-City shoots up, rebound, scores! Poked in, Jake Sloan on the rebound as the penalty expires, and Tri-City has a 1-0 lead.
So the answer for the Tri-City Americans is Jake Sloan, and the question is, who would score their first goal of the season?
But it comes down to Deegan McMillan. McMillan to Jordan Gavin. Gavin to McMillan, got a stick lifted by Becker. He's a centering pass, scores! Jake Sloan has his second of the game. Nice pass, him behind the goal by Deegan McMillan, and it's 5-3.
Yeah, Sloan is right in the right spot taking that pass as increases the Tri-City lead to 5-3.
Comes, Kometz out of his own zone to center. Nice move, but it's broken up. Sloan has the empty net, and he'll score, and that will do it here tonight. That comes at 1:02, and it's 6-4 Americans.
Hat trick for Jake Sloan, empty netter. Sloan started the scoring.
Avakian might have gotten a skate blade on it. Here comes Jordan Gavin, left wing, stretch pass intended for Sloan, cuts around Jamison, Sloan to the net, he scores! Jake Sloan fields the pass in, cuts to the forehand, and gives the Americans the early lead. It's 1-0. 4:05 into the first period, the first shot on goal.
Side of the net, pass attempt off, comes back to the blue line, held in left point, shot coming, I went to the side of the net, it's in behind Ernst, and they score. Couldn't find it, and the Americans poke it home. It's Jake Sloan on the doorstep, and Sloan has made it 1-0. Americans just 2:28 into the hockey game. It's a good couple of shifts.
Americans on the jack-of-the-box power play, 21st in the league at 13.2. Power play is underway. Jordan Gavin steps up to the left circle with the puck, turns, shot, tipped on. Puck is available in the crease. Still able and scores. Jake Sloan able to lift it over the fallen tender. Just like that, it's 1-0. That's how you do it. The Americans have had trouble getting traffic and stuff in the net in situations like that with pucks available, and Sloan, the perfect man. Jake able to bang it in on about the 4th try. Well, that didn't take long on the power play. Goal at 9:30. Americans intercept, and they have the puck. Serralio leads the way into the T-Bird zone. Now Jordan Gavin. Gavin, slot, Bell, one-timer scored. Let's eat. We're going to Burger Ranch. Might have changed direction from the point. We'll see who gets credit for the goal. But a shot from the line, and Americans have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Leslie stops up at the far side boards in his own zone, and he'll play it back behind for Wilson. Wilson fan on the pass, and Sloan scores! A quick release. I don't think he even really aimed that puck. He just let it go, and it went top corner on the short side. 21 seconds in, the Americans have struck first blood.
Touched up in the end boards, far corner for Alex Serralio. Cumby standing at the door with 3 seconds remaining on the time. Right wing Bell zings it across. Get out of the Marson and Marson Wild penalty box. Ashton Cumby. Marson and Marson building this Wild team one player at a time, but a second chance goal is the second goal of the night for Tri-City, and they've made this a 2-2 game.
Left circle shot is blocked by Zemlak. Ooh, he's wincing, limping. He can feel it. Puck at the blue line, not out. Gavin races into the slot, sends it across. The stop made rebounds. Sloan backhands it in and scores for Tri-City. A 2-goal third, and they've cut the lead.
The most important number on the score sheet right now is the one that the Americans have, and they score, breaking the shutout bid of Zach Sahara, as Jake Sloan will score, and the bleeding stops at 12. The first of the night for the Americans, and they're on the board on the power
Calgary
play.
line, 3-on-3. Trailer Gavin took the pass, took a shot. Bonaventura save, rebound. Sloan off the post, and he scores. Off the post, off Bonaventura, and a bounce in, and the Americans lead for the first time. It is 3-2.
Backhanded away from the net by Roos, has his stick lifted from behind. Good takeaway by Cook. Out to the circles looking for Bell. His shot was stripped by Bear. Long shot again. Loose in front, they score. Backhander by Jake Sloan, and the Americans are on the board 6 minutes into the first period. That's a great steal by Cash Cook to set that all up. Cook picks the pocket of Austin Roos at the far circle. And a shot by Parker Bell at the blue line finds its way down low. Palmer got a piece of the first one. And Jake Sloan is there to clean up the loose change. And Sloan has had himself a heck of a January. Now in 9 games appeared in, he's got 12 points.
Arpin, as he steps up, able to work the puck loose. Americans intercept. And here comes Gavin. Comes in left circle to the front. Sloan backhander. He scores! Gavin, fabulous patience there. Waits for Sloan, who walks in, gets the deke, and tucks it in on his former teammate, Nick Avaki. Goose egg on the board. Americans with the puck. Gavin, midpoint, Dragicevic, right circle, one-timer, Smith, he scored! Might have been deflected out in front by Sloan. Nevertheless, Americans are on the board. It's a 5-1 game. Good hard drive from the right point by Jackson Smith. An unassisted goal. And a backhander by Nick Anisimowicz. Americans get to the puck. Gavin down to the left corner. Now work to the circle. Bell drags to the front. Socked right on. Save. Rebound. Backhanded. Score. Jake Sloan cleans it up. It's amazing when you get that first goal, and momentum is a wonderful thing. 2 goals in the first 52 seconds and 26 seconds apart.
Still played wide of the net. Pushed ahead, Gavin onto the stick of Sloan. Top corner, got it back forehand just quickly enough. And it's 2-0 Tri-City. Goals on the year, including tonight. Wild not able to clear this one out off the draw. McMillan left point. One-timer from the right dots, or the right point save. Rebound, Sloan scores. It's 3-1.
Minio. Now pass knocked down and going to walk to the net. Jake Sloan. Sloan shoots. Save. Rebound. Scored. The birthday boy has an answer, and it's 2-1. Now stripped away. Bonnie on the far boards. Toss it away. Bell picks it up. Now turning Finley to the right circle as he hurries along. Midpoint, there's a drive right on. Puck's loose, and scored! Jake Sloan cleans up the rebound, and it's a 1-0 American game. 1:50 the time of the power play goal. And full credit. Berthelin in deep in the Tri-City end. Peters up the left wing boards. McAdams high in the air, and he'll launch it down. It's a foot race, and Gavin to the puck first. Gavin spins. Sloan, he shoves it and scores! Mr. Peanut Butter, Mr. Jelly, let's see. Jordan Gavin, that is the highlight of the night. It's got to be. Now loose puck for Parker Bell. Bell up for Sloan. Sloan steps around Van Olm, who takes it away. Tossed it to Gavin, and Gavin with the puck. Bounces the net, and it goes in. Yeah, peanut butter and jelly on the table tonight.
Back out to Dragicevic. Holds it to Sloan, left side. Sloan moving to the point, fires a shot and scores. Use the screen out front, and Sloan continues to score goals in bunches as the Americans on the power play have made it 1-0. Throws it in on net. Easy stick save for Cowan. And as Crampton now coughs up the puck, loses it to Wynot, puck out front, and Sloan scores. Not exactly the ideal start for Spokane. As 43 seconds in, Sloan scores again. It's a 3-2 game.
An open corner. Ethan Peters there first to try and break it up. Howe had it for a second. Now Tri-City's got control. Stretch pass ahead. Jake Sloan up the middle. Partial break. He scores! Jake Sloan gets a step on the defender and fires a shot past the blocker of Kelton Pine. 25th goal of the season for Sloan as the Americans will regain a 2-goal lead. Pasternak, who's got 2 goals already in this game. Pasternak on right wing, a pass to the slot. LaVenture couldn't take it clean, and the Americans start the other way. Jake Sloan, one-on-one, trying to cut to the slot. Sloan scores!
Americans were at the end of a shift, but right there, fresh legs as Sloan came on hard. Made an excellent move with that first pass out of the zone. Stepped in, got the goaltender Holt moving, opened him up, and got the 5-hole goal.
Came free for a moment. Now the Royals have it pinned up. Centering pass comes up to the blue line, Dragicevic. Here's Jordan Gavin, left circle, fire, scores!
That was deflected out front. Good job by Sloan. Mr. Peanut Butter and Mr. Jelly combining there. Good patience, too. Gavin held the puck in the circle. He saw the opening, threw it out in front in the deflection, and Sloan with his second of the game and 27th of the year.
They'll say it's still onside, though, but Kelowna's got it in their own end with under 9 to play in the game. 4-0 Rockets lead. Turnover. Jake Sloan scores!
He's right there between the hash marks. Couldn't have happened in a better place for Jake Sloan. 28th of the year, and Americans are on the board.
Getting the crowd back on their feet here. Gustafson had his pocket picked. Americans will take off, trying to make it an odd man rush. Sloan on right wing fires, he scores! Jake Sloan ties the game. 1 second to go in 4-on-4, and the Americans have tied it at 4. 29th goal of the season for Jake Sloan as he just beats Spencer Michnick on the blocker side. And the Americans have answered back and pulled even at 4.
Now to the right, received, waiting to shoot, now fired off the crossbar. Smith said it's in, no chance. Bell, right, Smith, one-time shot, left in front, scored. Off a body, it bounced in front, and it's put in by Jake Sloan. His 30th goal of the campaign, ties the team lead with Parker Bell.
Dragicevic to Finley, cross ice Gavin. Gavin up the left side, lead pass out front. Sloan comes in and scores. He blew right by Fight and went in and just lifted it in, and now it's a 2-2 game as we're a minute 8 into this second period.